read. So let us begin with the lesson. The New House, page number 17 of your text. The New House is written by John Boyne. John Boyne is a contemporary Irish novelist. He writes novels for both adult and young audience and is famous for writing the acclaimed children's book entitled The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas. This story was adapted into a film. Today we are going to learn in our first lesson the New House, which is also adapted from John Boyne's The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas. This story begins in Germany in the year 1940 during World War II. It is the story about a 9-year-old boy, Bruno, and his family leave Berlin to take up residence near the concentration camp where his father has just become commandant. Unhappy and lonely, the little boy wanders out. So this is the story about. This is the first half of the novel, The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas. So let us begin with the text. Let's read a story about a 9-year-old boy called Bruno who had to leave his house in Berlin and move to a new house along with his parents, his 12-year-old sister Gretel and their house help Maria. Bruno's father, who was a commandant in the German army during World War II, had been given transfer orders, and so the family moved to the new house. So the story is about a 9-year-old boy called Bruno who had to leave his house in Berlin. So where were they living earlier? In Berlin. And from there they had to move to their new house along with his parents, both mother, father, then his sibling, his 12-year-old sister Gretel, and their house help. House help is their maid servant, Maria. What was her name? Maria. Bruno's father. What was Bruno's father doing right now? You can see he was a commandant. What do you understand by commandant? Commandant means a commanding officer in the German army. Commanding officer in the German army during World War II. So this man, Bruno's father, got transfer. He got transfer orders, and so they had to make a shift from their old house in Berlin to their new house. Fine. Had been given transfer orders, and so the family moved to the new house. So now in the new house, what experience or what comfort zone did Bruno have? Let us see in the text. As we read the text, we will understand better how Bruno faced the difficulties in the new house and what difficulties he faced in the new house. Let us begin with the text. Let me read the first paragraph first and then I will explain it to you. When he first saw their new house, Bruno's eyes opened wide. His mouth made the shape of an O and his arms stretched out at his sides. Everything about it seemed to be the exact opposite of their old home, and he couldn't believe that they were really going to live there. The house in Berlin had stood on a quiet street, and alongside it were a handful of other big houses like his own. It is always nice to look at them because they were almost the same as his house, but not quite. Other boys lived in them who he played with if they were friends, or steered clear of if they were trouble. So you can see when he first saw their new house, you can see in the first line of the first paragraph the expression of Bruno. When Bruno saw his new house, what was his expression? His expression was eyes opened full wide. You can see eyes he opened widely. His mouth made the shape of an O and his arms stretched out at his sides. So these 3 points, eyes open wide, mouth made the shape of an O, arms stretched out as his sides. at his sides. These 3 points make the answer of this question given on your right hand side in the box. Which phrases does the author use to show Bruno's surprise? So these are the phrases that the author used to show Bruno's surprise. So please mark the point. Eyes open wide, mouth made the shape of an O, and his arms stretched out at his sides. So these were the expressions made by Bruno on seeing the new house. So what you can understand from this? His disapproval of the new house. This is what it is showing. So all these expressions shows that Bruno was not happy with the new house. Bruno was not happy with the surroundings of the new house. Let us continue. Everything about it seemed to be the exact opposite of their old home, and he couldn't believe that they were really going to live there. So whatever he is seeing in the new house was exactly the opposite of whatever he had seen in his old house. So he couldn't believe it. He was not ready to accept the fact that he is going to live in such a boring condition. That is what you can understand in these lines. The house in Berlin had stood on a quiet street, and alongside it were a handful of other big houses like his own. So now, up to here is what Bruno felt. This is what is being told in the paragraph. Now the next paragraph is a description of the old house. House in Berlin is his old house in Berlin. So the description of his old house is given. So the house in Berlin had stood on a quiet street. So this house was on a quiet street. Quiet street means it was in a silent zone. It was not a noisy place. It was a silent zone. And alongside it were a handful of other big houses. And close to it, alongside of this house, there were few big houses. Handful of means very few big houses like his house. So you can understand from here, there were other houses, but they were not as big as his house. That is what you can understand from this particular line mentioned by the author over here. So there were a handful of other big houses like his own. It was always nice to look at them because they were almost the same as his house, but not quite. Okay, so they were almost the same, not exactly the same as his house, but they were somewhat similar to his house. That is why he enjoyed watching those houses in his neighborhood. Fine. Other boys lived in them who he played with. So in this house, these houses were not empty. These houses, those handful of other big houses mentioned here in the above line, in those houses, people were residing. Okay. And Bruno had friends from these houses. Other boys lived in them. So it's mentioned over here, other boys. There were other boys who lived in those houses, who he played with. So with whom he often played. Who played? Bruno. Bruno used to play with these boys living in the nearby houses, those handful of big houses in Berlin, in his old house. This is what is mentioned in his old house. So these boys used to play with, if they were friends, so if they were good ones, if the boys were good boys, he used to make friendship with them and then he used to play with them. Or steered clear means he kept himself away. He just avoided if the boys were naughty ones, right? That is what is given in the bracket. If they were trouble, if they were problem children, if they were problematic boys, then he used to keep himself away from them. So you can understand from this, you can understand Bruno was a good boy. So he used to make friends with only good boys, not with the ones who were naughty and troublemaking ones, right? So with troublesome, he always kept himself away. That is what you can understand. So in those houses in his neighborhood, there were boys who were troublesome and there were other boys who were good too. So he used to be in the company of the good boys, not with the troublesome ones. Fine. So let us move to the next paragraph of the lesson. The new house, however, stood all on its own in an empty, desolate place, and there were no other houses anywhere to be seen, which meant there would be no other families around and no other boys to play with, neither friends nor trouble. Now you can see old house, it was near his old house, there were other houses, there were boys who were his friends, and there were some naughty boys also who were not his friends. So all this took place. He enjoyed standing in his old house watching the other houses in his neighborhood. Now you see in the new house, now when he shifted over here, however, stood all on its own in an empty, desolate place. So this house was all alone in a deserted area. Desolate means deserted area. In a deserted area where there were no people at all, where there were no other houses at all. That is what you can understand over here. And there were no other houses anywhere to be seen. There were no other houses, which meant there would be no other families around and no other boys to play with. So this showed there were no people residing and nobody was there for him to play with, neither friends nor trouble. So there were no friends also and no troublesome, no naughty boys also, right? So he had nobody to cooperate with, to have company with in the neighborhood. This is what he have identified after coming to the new house. The house in Berlin was enormous, and even though he had lived there for 9 years, he was still able to find nooks and crannies that he hadn't fully finished exploring it. Let me stop it over here. Let me explain this. The house in Berlin was enormous. It was a huge house. It was a huge house. This is what you can understand. The house in Berlin was a huge one. Fine, enormous. And even though he had lived there for 9 years, they lived in this old house, he was still able to find, in spite of living over there 9 years, he was unable to find the nooks and crannies, that is the corners, okay, and the small openings that he have not fully finished exploring. So he was unable to find all these corners and small openings of the old house. So huge the house was. That is what you can understand from this. Let me stop here and let us meet in our next class. Thank you.